they didn't want me, I'm blessed now. Talking to her like back then, they didn't want me, I'm blessed now. Talking to her like back then, they didn't want me, I'm back then, they didn't want me, I'm back then, they didn't want me, I'm blessed now. Talking to her like this. Talking to her like this. Talking to her like this. Talking to her like back then, they didn't want me, I'm blessed now. Talking to her like back then, they didn't want me, I'm back then, they didn't want me, I'm back then, they didn't want me, I'm blessed now. Talking to her like this.
And what is the deal, man? You are here, man, for the second installment of the Raider Rundown, man. We back. Appreciate y'all for tapping back in, man. As y'all know, I already hit the like and subscribe button for you guy, right? As we do. We close. We close, man, to the pick. We got 91 Emory Jones off the board. I might turn down a little bit, a tad. But yeah, man. Tell me how you feel. How y'all now that we rested a little bit, got some food in us a little bit, right? We back, we here. Let me know how y'all feel so far. How the Raiders draft has shaken out. How y'all feel? Y'all like it? Y'all don't like it? What's the word? How y'all feel? Let me know, man, down in the comments, bro. What's the word? How y'all feel about the Raiders draft so far? Me personally, I like it. I'm straight. Well, what we got? You got Jack Besh. You got you got Ashton Genty. The needs are there. You got Darian Porter. You got Darian Porter. I like it. The needs are met. The needs are filled, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You got the best running back in the draft. Filled that need. You got a good receiver that you can play rebound to. You know what I mean? Somebody that I think long Pete Carroll corner who still got some room to grow. Who everybody says has major upside. Right? I like it. I like it. You know, most of the corners that were there, we talked about it earlier on, right? Like they all had injury concerns, hip injury, ACL. You got Will Johnson with the knee. So for me, bro, I'm good. I give it a solid B. Solid B, B plus. That's where I'm at so far. Just like random grade. But we got Pops here. We'll have random people joining as soon as Unk and all that. He'll probably come in, maybe not, but Seeing man, Uncle look tired.
Yeah, man. That bourbon kind of wearing him out.
Uncle look tired, but tap in, chat. Tap in, chat. How y'all feeling, man? You know, Anthony, he said he don't want him. Oh, Milroe went to the Seahawks.
Oh, that hurt. Now it's on.
Cleveland's right there.
Once again, it's on.
Milroe just went to the Seahawks, y'all. Yeah, it's game time now.
Yes, sir.
It's game time now.
Now we should do Will Howard.
Yep.
It was Shador and Milroe. Now it's Shador and Will Howard.
Cleveland's right there, bro. Yeah. So Cleveland, no question. Cleveland, no question. Wow. Milroe to the Seahawks, bro. The run on quarterbacks begin, huh? It begins. What's the deal, Dad? What's going on? Yeah. Big one of 83. I feel all right with it. Okay. Dev, solid draft. Porter was a good pick. Still taking Shador. Value too good. Facts.
Jalen Milroe host, though. I'm hurt now.
Yeah.
I'm hurting.
What's going on? Yeah, bro. At this point, dog, you know, we got Milroe off the board. New Orleans is not going to take a quarterback. We know that. Cleveland is where it's at. If you wanted something, you would have to try to trade with New Orleans if you really wanted him, if that's how you felt, right? Like, if that's how they felt, you got to take him. You got to trade with New Orleans, or they're just going to let it play out if that's how it goes. And at that point, we're looking at Quinn Ewers or Will Howard. But at the same time, you know they like Quinn Ewers. They've said it. So New Orleans taking this down to the nubs. I don't know what's going on. They taking this down to the last second. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, they take Shook. They took Shook. So he's done. They're done. Saints pick in. Saints pick is in. So we know what it is, bro. They're not taking the quarterback left. The quarterbacks left on the board are Shador, Kyle McCord, Will Howard, Quinn Ewers, Dylan Gabriel. These are the guys that are left. Out of the guys that are left, bro, Milroe already gone. Yeah. I mean, we know the Saints ain't taking a quarterback. We know what time it is. True. He did. He did. They do that. He did say something about Joe Flacco. Dion did say something about Joe Flacco.
What did he say?
Because he was like, Joe Flacco older than me. Yeah. I don't think he like Joe. I don't think they like Cleveland, period.
Yeah, he don't want to go to Cleveland. He said that hurt.
I don't know.
We got back-to-back picks.
Yeah, 90, 98, and 99.
Hey, dude, 98 is a good year, baby. 98 is a good year.
We'll see.
The year you was born, the greatest year in hip-hop. It ain't.
We'll see we'll see what we do. Yeah, we'll see what we do. Get the hopes up, right? We get the hopes up. I can't say it. Hold up. Let me see that. Well, we know they're not taking a quarterback.
It's all about 94.
They took Sanker. Okay.
Xavier Watts is still on board.
Xavier Watts is still there. Yeah. Rundown. Might be really wondering why I really don't say no. Don't get me wrong. It's disrespectful. He's still there myself. I just feel like he comes here. He's going to demand a lot because of his last name. Well, there's no reason to demand a lot anymore. You know, if that's what Tom Brady is feeling, it's like, all right, dog, like you feel it. Now, you know what I mean? You feel the disrespect. That's what it is. There's nothing to demand. You know, you come in, you work. That's all it is. You know what I mean? You come in, you work, and then we see what transpires from there. You know, we got Geno Smith and yeah, you know. I don't ain't nothing about the last name, dog. Nothing about the last name that to me makes anything.
That said that? Hey, check it out. Mr. Estrada, let me say this. It's not about the last name. It's not about coming in feeling entitled. It's not that at all. Because where he's being drafted at right now is already going to dictate what it is.
They picked that shit quick.
Which means competition. And Pete Carroll is all about competition. He's not going to be able to come in and be entitled on any roster that he gets on. He's not a first-round pick at this point. So he's going to have to work for everything. So don't worry about him with the ego and all of this stuff. It's not about ego right now. Let's just let this man get drafted and have a chip on his shoulder and let's see what he does. But if he comes to the Raiders, it's all about competition.
Yeah, we got 2 picks in the third, back to back.
Yeah, we good.
But this is it here. They already picked that shit quick. You know?
I don't know. I think I think Cleveland has turned him off. I don't think he wants to go to Cleveland. I don't think Cleveland probably doesn't want to mess with him. They could have did that a long time ago. They had a bunch of picks.
Yeah.
All right.
See, Dixon, I don't like this comment either, bro. You know why I don't like this comment? Because for me, what you think he gonna act like if he gets in there and he really gets the busted ass? You want him confident, do you not? I want him doing that. I do. That's just me. If he's my quarterback and he's whooping ass, I want him holding his wrist up and I want him thinking his shit don't stink. That's just me, dog.
But
like
also, why does he need to be humbled?
Exactly.
Why? Explain to me why he needs to be humble. Because he's confident in himself. It's not his fault that his dad is the greatest defensive back that's ever lived. That's not his fault. So why should he be humble? And I'll be honest with you. I was in that era of watching his father, and we enjoyed watching his father be the greatest defensive back of all time because that's just what it is. So there's no humbling there. He doesn't need to be humbled. Not at all. Confidence is a great thing when you're trying to be a quarterback of an NFL team. You don't think Tom Brady was confident? All the great quarterbacks are. I went to high school with John Elway. He was confident.
And see, look, this and this is the thing, King Street Brody. Because I am not my father, I have to double my confidence. That's what it is, dog. Because that all my life, that's all I'm gonna hear.
And I'm not.
That's all I'm gonna hear, dog. I have to double that shit.
I'm not saying that he's his father, but he's being punished for the so-called sins of his father, and that's just not the way it is. And we also have to respect. Culturally,
I agree.
Culturally, everybody doesn't do everything the same way.
I agree with this, and I know what's up, Dixon. But I agree with that. I do think that's what teams are thinking, and I don't agree with that way of thinking. And I understand, like, yeah, his dad is his dad, bro, and yeah, his game does need a tad of improvement. But you tell me, like, bro, everybody that's watched the film and we've all went through it, his game needs more improvement than Tyler Shooks. His game needs more improvement than Jalen Milroe. His game needs more improvement than even Jackson Dart. Come on, son.
But you know what? I've said this to my son as well. Everybody in the chat, I've said this to my son as well. I've said that, guess what? He doesn't possess the elite traits of a Lamar Jackson.
Did they just take Quentin Ewers?
I don't know.
That'd be crazy, dog.
He doesn't possess those traits.
Here we go.
Josh Allen and all those guys. So I can understand some of the slide as well.
The Brown select. They didn't pick him. Quinn Ewers. Dylan Gabriel.
Wow. Now, that's disrespect.
Bro, they just took Dylan Gabriel.
That's mad disrespect for you to take Dylan Gabriel. Okay.
Yes.
Listen, man.
Yes.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Come on.
That's all I can say. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Come on, bro. And I get people, you feel what I'm saying? I get people, you talk about he needs work in the game. I get it, Brody. I understand. He does need work. There is certain things he has to work on, right? Like not drifting in the pocket, being more comfortable, maintaining within that pocket, right? Not bailing out of clean ones. At that point, understanding his athleticism and what he has. Has to work on a little bit of accuracy down in the deep ball. I think his deep ball is pretty good, actually. I think he has good deep ball accuracy. I think it's more of the short intermediate. He's got to work on his accuracy a tad. But these are correctable things, in my opinion. And he has the technique already where it's easy to refine it, right? Like, I'm like, come on, son.
And I got one word for all of y'all. Processing. Processing. You'll see when a guy, listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go on record right now. Y'all can pull me back up whenever y'all want to. But he has better processing skills at the line of scrimmage and understanding of what to do with the football and where to go with it than Cam Ward does.
Oh, that's 100%.
Straight up and down.
I stand on that.
Straight up and down.
There were times I've watched Cam Ward, and even people that like Cam Ward, you can tell me if I'm tripping. There's times you watch him, you're like, there are throws. You're like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, there are times, bro, you scratch your head at times where Cam Ward is playing. You're like, dog, what the hell? Now, with Shedeur, I never really have that, right? And I'm gonna keep it plain and frank, and I've said it from day one. And you tell me if I'm lying, we watched him multiple times. At every quarterback in his class, maybe Cam Ward to a degree, but I've seen it multiple times with Shedeur. When 2-minute situations come on, you tell me who's better in this class. When we've watched when it's 2-minute situations, dog, you tell me who's better.
Yeah. Like I said, he doesn't possess the physical elite traits that everybody looks for, right? And I'll be real with that. In a top 10 quarterback, you looking for the guy that has a Caleb Williams type maneuverability with an arm, a Jaden Daniels playmaking type ability, a Josh Allen Superman running, you know what I mean, Patrick Mahomes type shit. I get all that.
Right.
He doesn't possess that, but it's still, he shouldn't be where he's at right now.
Right.
Because this guy is one of the better quarterbacks from the neck up that you're going to find.
You know, it's like everybody that was saying second round pick, if that's what you wanted to say, sure. Right? Sure. Second round pick. All right. Well, I couldn't refute that because he's already in the second round, but that's what you want to say. You think he's a second round prospect, sure. But nobody is sitting here saying like he was a fourth round or third round, damn near fourth round guy.
I don't like Dylan Gabriel being picked over him. If you said, you know what, we got Shedeur in the third round, he slid to the third round, it's not the worst thing in the world. I was just telling my son he's already paid. He's got bread.
No, it's not the worst.
He's got bread.
It's not the worst.
But when you take a Dylan Gabriel over him, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, come on, dog. What's going on?
It's not the worst.
I mean, I'm not saying Mel Kiper is gospel, but dude, Mel Kiper had him over Cam Ward. Give me a break. You know what I mean? So let's be real about the situation. But I'm still pulling for us to pick this man at pick number 98. Period.
I mean, okay, so if we don't go Shedeur, y'all let me know. I mean,
Milroe's gone.
Yeah, I mean, but where else will we go? Let me know. I mean, there are guys because we've solved receiver, we've solved running back, we've solved corner. Those are the three needs, right? Those are the three needs. So what else? O-line.
Yeah, you start building the trenches.
O-line and D-line.
Start building the trenches.
Yeah, O-line, D-line. I mean, where else would you guys go? Now,
and then you just take a Will Howard,
right,
and see how that shit goes.
That's pretty much the rest of it. But now we see the run on quarterbacks have begun, right? Because you usually see it starts with one player. Now, Milroe was the first domino that made. I think Milroe was the first one that made teams be like, oh shit, like yeah, we got to, you know what I mean? We got to take one now. And then they just took Dylan Gabriel. So in that standpoint, if you don't go him here, then yeah, you look at Will Howard.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Quinn Ewers. I don't want Quinn Ewers.
I don't want Quinn Ewers.
I don't want Quinn Ewers at all.
I'll be up and down. I don't want Quinn Ewers. Will Howard, I'll sit his ass down for 2 years and we'll see what comes of it. Because he does have physical traits that I like.
They got a good one.
God damn.
They got a good one.
Falcons is loading up on D, y'all.
Damn, Xavier Watts in the third round is kind of wild.
Falcons is loading up on D. I was hoping he could have snuck to us.
It's kind of wild.
Playmaker, I like it.
I don't know about this. I don't know why he slid this far. Yeesh.
Playmaker.
Come on, dog.
Real playmaker.
Sanders and Scatterbo. I like that.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Listen, y'all.
I like that. I like that.
Hey, check this out. Everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. If we'd have walked out of here, right? Everybody in the chat. If we'd have walked out of here, or before this draft started, and somebody said, y'all gonna get Ashton Genty and Shedeur. Come on, man. I'm gonna go back. I said that about an hour ago. Y'all gonna get Ashton Genty and Shedeur. And you could possibly get Cam.
No, but hey, I get you, King. You know, you gotta point out the negatives. I understand what you're saying. Even though you're rooting for him, you do gotta point out the negatives. I understand. But you know, as of right now, we'll see what happens. I mean, we got 2 picks back to back, so you don't have to take them at 98. You take them at 99, whatever the fuck. It doesn't really matter.
And guess what? If we take them, you motherfuckers gonna be calling Spy Tech and Carol geniuses. If we take them in the next couple picks, y'all gonna be calling them boys geniuses, man.
Can we put it on the big one? Can we put it's done? It's done with the halftime.
It's coming. It's coming.
Because the pick already in now. You know they're gonna be quick.
Hey, it's about to be halftime anyway.
You know they're gonna be quick.
Come on, dog. You gotta stop this shit right here. Come on. God damn it. Good D.
What's good, man? What's good, family? How you feeling? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Mr. CT. Appreciate you for popping in. Appreciate you, Johnny Fever, coming in. And they won't have to pay him a ton. I mean, but like my pop said, that goes into my pop's point. It doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter right now.
The bread don't matter, man. That's another thing.
Bread don't matter, bro.
The bread don't matter. Y'all talking to a man that remember watching the draft when every time a dude got drafted in the top 5, top 10, it was a goddamn sob story because he had a single mama and they lived in one bedroom apartment. He had 7 brothers and sisters and he got to make it all out. It ain't that no more, man. So all of the crying and all, we don't need to do all that, man. Shadur's paid. He driving Maybachs, dog. Shadur got more money than everybody on this thread 3-4 times over, dog. Just get on the squad and ball out, dog, because you already got your bread.
So it fucking matters at this point, right? It don't matter. It don't matter about nothing else.
Like, stop with all the crying and the side story and all that, man. But dude already paid. That's what this generation like, right? Y'all generation talk about getting the bag. I don't even talk about getting the bag. I don't even speak in those terms, bro. But this is what that generation talk about, right? So he already got that. So guess what, bro? Get drafted, get your ass to the squad, and ball out.
Look,
dog.
And then you look at our picks right now again. 6, Ashton Genty. You look at 58. We got Jack Bish. That's straight, right? Darian Porter, 3rd round. Now you add 2 more on top of this. These are 3 dudes I think that can play right away, though. So I'm not mad at that. Of course, you gotta be mad at that. Those are 3 dudes immediately where I'm like, they're gonna play. So now at 98, 99, where do you go? You already seen 2 quarterbacks come off the board with Dylan Gabriel and
but that is disrespect. I'm not gonna
and Jalen Milroe.
Dylan Gabriel before him is disrespect to me. Right, but we got back-to-back picks, man. We need to do the right thing, man, and stop fucking.
I know, Breezy. I would have said take Watson one of these picks if he didn't get taken.
Yeah, for real.
I ain't gonna cap to you. I'd have said one of them picks.
I would have went Watson Shador.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at my phone, y'all. Nobody ruin it. We don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see. I'm not gonna look at my phone. I'm gonna turn the goddamn comments off. The pick is in. We're gonna turn the comments off, y'all. Well, we got 2. Yeah, we got 2. So I mean, regardless of wherever you go, if this is not it, then the next one we'll sweat on the next one. But let's see a good player at least, right? Because if it's not this one, we sweat on the next. So what do we do here, y'all? What's the word, bro? What's the word? A lot of good running backs on the board. Dylan Sampson, Scatterbo, Damian Martinez. I don't know. Ollie Gordon got picked?
No, I don't think Gordon got picked yet.
Io Manor's on the board. My bad. Io Manor's on the board. Royal's still on the board. All right, baby. This is the end of our night, Raider Nation, I suppose, right? This is it.
End of the night. It's the end of the night. Let's see what
we do. What do we do?
Let's see. Look, the chess game, the chess board is broken down exactly the way it could go for us if we wanted to do it, man.
Damn, man, I wanted Xavier Watts. Yeesh. Yeah, I know, but he just played. That would have just, our secondary, we could do so many things if we'd have got him. That would have been nice, bro. That would have been nice. The only place I can see us going now, O-line, D-line. Is Darius Alexander still on the board? I like Darius Alexander. That'd be nice. If he's still on the board, bro, I might do that. Y'all let me know, dog. Is he?
He nice. I like him.
What will we do? What will we do, man? Oh, damn. Sam Alexander's gone. Man, I would have took that. If he was still there, that would have been fine. Who's left? Farmer's nice. Minbao's nice. Wouldn't be mad. Sawyer's on the board. I'm not mad at Jack Sawyer. If they go, Will
Jack Sawyer play for?
Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
White, you know what I mean? Kyle Kennard, Cameron Williams. What you doing, John? Who you on the phone with, bro?
Yeah, let's tell us something real, man.
All right, here we go.
Get back here, bro. So don't trip if we don't get them here.
No, can we get the next one?
Many great players, but I'm very thankful for what the Raiders did for me as a player, as an assistant coach, even as a sideline reporter. And I'm thrilled for the opportunity this young man's going to have. At the Raiders, we say, once a Raider, always a Raider. And this man's going to have a great career. With the 98th pick in the NFL 2025 draft, the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, select Caleb Rogers, guard from Texas.
Okay, you get a guard first. Okay, I'm not mad at that because you get another pick after. So you get a guard. I'm not. It is what it is. Cool. Let me look at him. I don't know who this is for real. So let me see. 6'4", 312. Let me see. I got to do my research. I'll do more research on him when I see him. But he's playing tackle when I see. He's gonna move to guard. He looks like a nice little guard.
What are you doing at the Senior Bowl?
Okay.
Nice feet.
He's playing right. He played right tackle just now, just left tackle just now.
Captain.
Yeah.
Captain.
Okay. Well, there you go. You get the guard, right? You get the guard. I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm not mad at getting the guard here. We talked about it.
Is that my boy talking?
Yeah. Saban.
He said, I like low to high. It looks like he can do it.
All right. So, yeah, I like that, bro. I like that. He looks big boy. Hey, he right back out with it. Hold on. He's right back out. There was no waiting and dilly-dallying. Is this it?
What an opportunity they have.
Is this it?
With the 99th pick in the 2025 NFL draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Charles Grant, tackle.
Damn. Two offensive linemen back to back. Two O linemen back to back. I mean, they hit the needs, bro. They hit the needs. This is my boy Mike pick. He like this dude.
That's crazy. For Charles Grant, he's done it in a life-saving fashion.
Be the match is National Bone Marrow Registry. It was important for me to be on there because at the time the population
man. Show me the highlights right there.
Was really low. So getting more African Americans and just everything.
He's not bad. He needs refinement though. He be standing straight up sometimes.
And be any disease they have that the bone marrow can type out with. The process was pretty simple. I was hooked up for like 5 hours. I had blood coming out of me, stem cells getting out of the blood, and then blood going back into me. I was just blessed that I was a match, honestly. Having the ability to help someone out, how could you not say yes to that? The person who got my stem cells, I would love to be in. It meant a lot to me to be able to impact someone's life in that way.
I just want to see some highlights. Show me a couple of highlights, G. Right now, spring deals are.
He's all right. Like our analysis of it, I think that he needs development. He can play guard. I like the other dude better a little bit more as far as like playing guard. And just from what I've seen, I got to do a little bit more research on it. But yeah, from there, I do think that I do think Charles Grant is a guy that needs development. He needs development for sure. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't really like the Charles Grant one. I'm gonna be real. I don't the Charles Grant. Yeah, I get we need a line. The Charles Grant one, he's okay. Like go ahead and watch Charles Grant a little bit. I'm not really feeling the Charles. I like the other one a little bit better. The Texas Tech dude is a little bit better in my opinion, just from what I've seen. He's a little bit better. But the other one, he's all right to me.
Let me see what's going on here. I've never heard of Charles Grant.
Yeah, he's all right to me. I'm not super excited about the Charles Grant one.
Damn, what did Deion say to these people? What was they? What they been talking about? Like my man just told me, he just said, "Man, look, something must have happened in them interviews. Something must have happened in them interviews. Like, I don't see why this man is still on the board right now. I just really don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
But for y'all that don't know, Flavor Flav told me in '88, don't believe the hype. You know, and I'm not saying that the hype around him, don't believe the hype about him and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Maybe that wasn't really what it was supposed to be or what we thought it was. You know what I mean? Because if it was, I think he'd be in silver and black right now.
Yeah.
But guess what, man? We professionals on this podcast. It's time to pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be dead up with you. You know, I fought the good fight for the whole day today, man. But you know, I'm not gonna shed too many tears. I mean, my man's paid, gonna stay paid, and gonna get paid.
Yeah.
So do what you do, dog. Now, you know, let's analyze these last two picks that we just had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me see. When's our fourth round?
I'm not gonna lie. I need to do my homework on Charles Grant.
I'm not really a super fan of the Charles Grant pick.
The other picks that we've had, I think we've knocked them out the park. I think they could be instant contributors. I'm happy with those picks, but
we got 108. That's our fourth round.
Stop it. So we 10 away. Another 10 away.
I mean, another 8 away. Yeah.
Another 8 away. Here we go again. Right. Here we go again, y'all. We back at the shit again.
another 8.
Let's see who's in front of who at this point. We right back at it, dog.
Well, shit, everybody that took a quarterback now, right?
Here we go again. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it ain't over. Yeah. He's still, you know, he's still hanging around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, shit.
He's still hanging around.
Everybody that took their shit now. I mean, at this point, we might as well. It's right there. But I mean, fuck it. I mean, let's talk about what we just did, though. Let's talk about what we just did.
Look. We had 100. We had 108. We had a $108. We might still be back in this pit, y'all. So look, let's have some more fun.
Maybe. Now, okay, let's analyze these first two picks. Y'all know how we do, man. Make sure y'all hit the like, the subscribe button. It's the rundown. As we do, man, we're gonna give y'all the rundown on the picks. And let y'all know about where we're going, man. It's Caleb Rogers, right? Am I tripping?
I think that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Caleb Rogers.
I can pull it up right here.
We good.
Let me see. I don't know that. What's the other remote?
So we're gonna look at his stats real quick. Where I like this. From what I saw, I like him a little better. From what I saw, I like him a little better than Charles Grant. But Charles Grant needs time to develop, and that's what he'll get to do the left tackle position. Right.
Man, I didn't even see no highlights on Charles Grant. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
I
don't even know. I can't even sit here and speak on Charles Grant.
From what I saw, it was all right.
Highlight of my man. I'm like, what the hell?
When I watched the film on him, he was okay.
Show me. Look. I want to see him donating bone marrow like during the season. Show me that shit after he done made the team. I don't want to see that shit right now and when we're getting drafted, dog. Caleb Rogers. Caleb.
All right. So
Caleb Rogers.
They got him. So As you see right here, the Raiders already wrote it up. He's a 2-time honorable mention in the All Big 12 selection. Made 55 career starts, second most in school's history, appeared in 61 career games, helped lead the Red Raiders to consecutive bowl game appearances. Now, me, I'm a guy that liked Taj Brooks. And I saw Taj Brooks running wild, and he was, of course, a main proponent of the offensive line. But he was one of 4 players from Texas Tech to be invited to the NFL Combine. And was the school's first offensive lineman taking in part in the Reese's Senior Bowl, okay, since Jack Anderson. So well accomplished, right? Well accomplished. I like that pick, actually. I do like what I saw.
Minute 40-second highlight, goddamn tape.
As a guard, tackle.
Y'all hear what I'm saying? This man's got a minute and 40-second highlight reel. Caleb Rogers, y'all. The first what the fuck pick for me.
That's Charles Grant for me.
Oh, Charles Grant. Okay. We looking at Caleb Rogers. Let me see. He banged out.
I like him better as a guard. I can see him as a guard.
Yeah, I can see him as a guard. He's not explosive off the step.
No, I'm not looking at him as tackle. So like I'm just looking like If I could I like the body frame.
Yeah. He's a guy. He's got profiles as a guard.
Yeah. I like it. Look, already he's a bigger body than Parham.
Yeah.
Bigger body.
Parham used to get dish ragged. I mean, I hate to say it, no disrespect.
Now, like, if y'all watching him and you just watch the highlights, like, don't project him like, because you're going to see him as tackle. But project him to be like, what can I use? Can I see him inside? Can I see him getting low? Can I see him driving motherfuckers off the ball? I'm looking at him in the run game, bro. I can see him driving some people off the ball.
Kind of like DJ Glaze. Like, when he get his hands on you, he going to move you. He'll move you.
Now, there's things to work on, of course. He's a third-round pick. Yeah, he's a third-round pick. But
because he plays kind of high.
But do we not still have Joe Philbin?
No.
I believe we still have Joe Philbin. If we still got Joe Philbin, he gonna coach him up right. He gonna coach it. Look, right there.
I like him at the point of attack, though. I mean,
that right there is where it's at.
Yeah, he moved you. You saw that, yeah.
That's the run game I'm looking for right there. We're trying to move motherfuckers. We're
talking about Caleb Rogers now.
We're talking about Caleb Rogers. I like him in the point of attack in the run game. I really do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I really do. From what I'm seeing in the point of attack and run game, bro, he's getting busy. He's putting in work.
I haven't seen him get pushed. He just plays kind of high.
That's it.
But I haven't seen him get moved.
But you could work with that, and I really do think that's something like the way he looked, competed right guard.
What's the other dude's name?
Charles Grant. I'd have him. I think he can compete at right guard. Let it happen.
Too, yeah.
If not, at least be the swing, right? Be the swing guard. But you drafted him in the third round, so they got to think he's got some type of starting potential, right?
You got more highlights and shit.
He a left tackle though.
No, this ain't the same guy.
It is.
No,
it is. He's all right to me. Okay, there's things you got to work on. Too high.
I like, but
way too high.
But he handled Buddy though.
Yeah, he did. But this is William St. Mary too.
True. But he is pretty stout looking. It's a big boy.
He's big as hell. If you can get his technique right, it worked. He sits. He don't need to play.
Yeah.
He don't need to play right now. You re-sign Colton to a nice little friendly deal.
He's definitely got some tools to work with. We're talking about Charles Grant right now. If y'all want to pull up a highlight on Charles Grant, check it out.
Now we're talking Charles Grant. For me, bro, looking at him, get Colton back to a nice friendly deal. Let his ass sit and be a swing until it's his time. But because he's a tackle to me, like he's too big.
Yeah.
Too big. You can't put him at guard.
He can actually move too.
You gonna put him at guard?
No. I like him at look at that movement right
now.
No,
he can move. He can move. Just he gotta get bigger, technique right.
Yeah, get his technique. Yeah, but he got off the ball pretty quick, bro.
He's quick.
Level.
He quick as a motherfucker. I'm not asking him to play year one at all.
And see, I like to see guys that when they get their hands on you, you don't go nowhere. Right? Like when this dude get his hands on you, you stay right there. You see that shit right there? I like that. I do like that. So let me look. Y'all check Charles Grant out.
Now, I'm not going to say, because I see what Brody says. He says our first 2 picks are money. I'd like Darian Porter, but I'm going to be honest. I'm more confident in Caleb Rogers maybe being able to play well. Starting off,
but he ran a 4.3 though. He was pretty fluid.
I do like Darian
Porter. Porter ran a 4.3,
but corner.
And I did like the fluidity of what I saw on tape. The fluidity and the ball skills were there. Remember, the guy played receiver for a minute, and you can see it.
Jack and for David King, he says he needs some He needs some information. For me, bro, Jack Best is like best thing I can give you, rebounder. Like he's gonna go up and he's gonna grab the football. He doesn't drop many footballs either. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like when it gets into his hands, bro, he's gonna bring that in. And that's if you're looking at our receiver room and you look what we need, you have a route runner in Jacoby Myers, you have a deep threat and speed guy. You need somebody that you can say, I can rely on this dude if I want to throw it deep. And he maybe be able to play. I'm not saying consistently play 50-50, but he can do the 50-50 role.
And what I saw on tape, I saw separation.
Yeah.
I saw a great route running, and I saw great hands. And you add a guy like Ashton Jitty. Remember, I tell you guys all the time, don't just look at what this guy's gonna do individually. Put him into the machine. He's a piece of the puzzle. Look at him on play action with Ashton Jitty.
Best I can tell you is he's the guy that Gino's gonna say, fuck it, he's over there somewhere too.
Yep.
That's probably the best analogy I can tell you, bro. He is the receiver where Gino, besides Bowers, is probably gonna be like he over there somewhere.
Your buddy can get his pad level down a little bit.
If he gets his pad level down, he can work. Severe.
Okay.
Charles Grant's 35 John's hard worker, moves extremely well, but he's unseasoned 100%. Only played football a few years, former wrestler, so he understands leverage, nice developmental.
Totally agree, Severe.
Yeah.
Totally. We watching this tape right now.
I like
There's some shit to work with.
He get bigger. He continues to refine the technique. This is, let him play swing tackle for like a year or two.
If you guys watch his highlight tape, I have not seen him get moved backwards once.
Let him play swing tackle for 2 years. I have not seen him get moved
backwards once.
Yep. Let him play swing tackle for 2 years. Let him get bigger, stronger, and then I think he'll have some good. Oh yeah.
I mean, I've seen this guy move backwards one time, and I'm not gonna lie. 10 minutes ago, I was talking shit about the pick.
I agree with this, LS. Jack Besh and Jacoby are going to be run blocking machines. Run blocking machines. I love it. That's what I love.
Still got Michael Mayer.
Yeah, you still got Mayer.
Still got Michael Mayer as well, y'all.
Still got Mayer.
Second round tight end from a couple years ago. Still got a second round tight end to go with Brock Bowers.
Okay, so he didn't get picked.
Shador?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guess what, y'all? We at 108, and that's only a few picks away, so we back at it again tomorrow, man. I just appreciate everybody for being in the chat, dog. That's real shit. How y'all feel about another running back like a Ollie Gordon? Somebody hit me with that one. How y'all feel about another running back like Ollie Gordon, maybe in like the 5th round?
We don't know about some shit. He got some charges coming out that we don't know about some shit.
The boy's got Shador's got a Shannon Sharp shit. Some Shannon Sharp shit going on, dog. Some.
At this point, dog, well, we know it's not talent. It's not talent based. We know what time it is, right? Like it ain't talent based. It's something else. But that's okay. I mean, he's still on the board for us. Dylan Gabriel then got taken. Let's see who's still there.
I'm glad Dylan Gabriel got taken.
100%. But Will Howard is there and Quinn Ewers is there, and I'm scared.
I'm taking Howard over Ewers. Roared up. I'm taking Howard over Ewers.
But Shador's still there.
No, I'm just saying that Shador. I don't know what's going on. I can't speak on it no more, dog. To be honest, I don't know what's going on there, dude. Check your boy's highlights out. You say he's clumsy. I like that, dog. A little high. Reminds me of the guy from the Jets.
Okay, we're gonna watch Khalil Mullings after this.
Show me. Yeah, I want to see. Because I like what this dude can do right here. He can catch the ball too.
All right, who got taken in the 3rd round of the NFL draft? That's what I'm trying to see. So let's see who got who. What did it end with? Who did it end with? Upton Stout, Savion Jones, Ty Felton. Okay. So what's the 4th round? Tennessee? No. Jacksonville? No. Giants? No. Patriots? No. Jacksonville again? No. Us.
We can do it again. Here we go again.
Well, shit, join us tomorrow in the morning for the Join us
it.
tomorrow morning. I mean, we're gonna continue to break it down, but I'm shameless plug. Join us tomorrow morning. We're gonna see what we do for the 4th round. Because all the teams in front of us don't need no quarterback. Don't need no quarterback at all.
Not at all.
Everybody's been taken. Everybody's been taken. Now a team can pull a surprise what the fuck move on us and say
I'm
like
only
we take
thinking
them,
about
but
is Pittsburgh in front of us?
nope. Pittsburgh at 21.
Okay.
So we at 6. It's damn near like the first round again. Remember Tennessee, Jacksonville, Giants.
Hey y'all, tomorrow, look, wish list for me. We just drafted in the trenches, right?
We got everything.
We just got 2 dudes for the trenches. Wish list for me tomorrow will be greedy. I want Shador and Scatterboo. I don't care. I'm gonna be greedy and obnoxious. I want Shador and Cam Scatterboo.
Hey, Shador or Scatterbo would be nice. That would be nice for me personally. We've got everything. There's nothing there. Nobody can say we've got everything. And I understand some people take a victory lap, but I see everybody. We being chill. Cam Scatterbo would be cool. Shador, you get the quarterback, and arguably, I mean, we can argue till the cows come home, but everybody that needs one got one. We don't have to worry about the Browns, right?
Word. We ain't got to worry about none of them.
Giants don't have to be worried about, right?
All the teams that they talked about need a quarterback. We ain't got to worry about it no more. Like I said, to me, the only threat is Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
That's it. But they holding out for Aaron Rodgers. We already know that.
Rams maybe too.
They showed you that today. Milrose off the board. Milrose off the board. That kind of disappoints me. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted him to still be an option there. But when you watching the draft, you have to think about the draft like you would be building your own team, and dudes are coming off the boards, and you're a GM. You got to take the emotion out of it, right?
Yeah.
So once that guy that you kind of had on your radar and shit, once he's gone, then you pivot to the next dude, because that's what a draft. That's what you do in a draft, right? You can't get emotionally attached to nobody. You got to be able to pivot and make the right choices. So that's what I want y'all to do, man. Do y'all homework. Come in tomorrow with some homework done, and then we'll see where we at. But I want to get greedy, man. We already addressed the trenches. Let's go ahead and get Shador and Scatterbo. Let's have some fun now, and then we start filling out the rest of that defense after that.
Again, bro, this is why it's all fuel to the fire, even if we take him.
I ain't got my glasses on. This shit's on mumbo jump on me.
That.
Okay. We're gonna be all right.
Yeah, man. Hey, but breaking down the picks, bro, I give today what we did another solid B. Solid B. Yesterday, I mean, a lot of y'all gave it an A. So that's where that would be. But today I give a solid B for what we've done. We've addressed the O-line, we've addressed the corner, we've addressed the receiver. It's all done, right? Everything's grabbed. You can grab a linebacker still tomorrow. Another running back. Wait, go back. I'm gonna show you Khalil Mullins real quick. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go ahead. We can address everything that we need to address. I mean, we already got everything for real. If you want a linebacker, you can get a linebacker tomorrow. Easy money, no problem. Edge can still be had. D tackle can still be had, right? Like all that can go, man. All that can happen. And shout out to Space Beast for the $2 holler, man. I mean, everything is grabbed, bro. At this point, you got to get a quarterback, wherever that may be. Yeah, trying to.
We got to tune in after this.
Yeah, whoever. Oh, go ahead. It's already on. It's already there. A linebacker is good. Today I give it a solid B, bro. Solid B for what we did. We've addressed every need. Draft overall so far is a B plus, in my opinion.
God damn it.
There's that, right? I don't know about that, because whoever that is, I don't know who that is, Reezy Rock, because he ain't got picked. So I don't know who that is. I think I like Jack. I like everything we've done so far. I ain't gonna cap. But y'all let me know, man. What's the grades before we get on out of here, man? What's the grades you giving it today?
I'm gonna give today a solid B, man. I'm gonna give today a solid B. You know, There's question marks about the tackles the last 2 tackles that we drafted, but we got DJ Glaze in the 3rd round. And look how he panned out. He started 14 straight games. You know what I mean? Like the guys that I watched, I mean, they show potential. They need some work. But as far as, getting the receiver, I like that. You know what I mean? I think dude's a playmaker. Porter is a playmaker as well. 4.3 speed, play wide receiver, good ball skills, good fluidity. I like that as well. So I can't be too mad about what we did already so far, man. I still and Shador's still on the board. That's the funny part. We done talk so much crap. Shador's still on the board, dog. When we wake up in the morning, we back on that train again, doing it again, right? So right now we still playing chess. We haven't been exposed as checker players. We're still playing chess. So, let's be happy about that.
Can't be too mad, shit. It can't be too mad at it. You still get who you want.
Yeah,
man.
Like I said, we still wake up in the morning saying we could have Ashton Genty and Shador Sanders, and nobody would have ever thought that, right? So
with Darian Porter, Jack Besh, and all that extra. So that works. It definitely works. God, Anthony Edwards just pulled some nasty shit just now.
Damn.
But yeah, bro. I mean, so I do agree with Severe. You got 2 guys in prospects with Charles Grant and Darian Porter where they haven't really played the position for too long, and there's more development needed. With Porter, there's a little bit more athleticism there. That motherfucker. If I really do feel Pete getting his hands on Porter, and he gonna do some work. Pause. But either way, like. He gonna make something shake with him. I mean, he has that frame, has the athletic ability that I've seen Pete work with for a minute. I think he'll do something nice. Jack Besh, I'm telling you, hey, with Chip scheming it up, bro. I like Jack Besh.
Yes, sir.
I like Jack Besh.
I really do.
I like Jacoby too. I like it all. I like how it's shaking out because you got all type of skill sets now. For me, I ain't gonna lie now. I do like me some of this. Now I've seen. Okay, overall B from Nick, man. Overall B. Devin Neal in the 6th round. Oh, yeah.
I like Devin Neal.
Yeah.
I like Devin Neal.
David likes the Ashton Genty. Okay. Spytech knows O-line. If you don't know shit else, he knows that. That's a fact. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. As for Caleb Rogers, because they said guard out there, and I'm looking at him. He looks like a nice little guard. If we're projecting him like that, I really, really like that pick. Charles Grant needs a couple years of development. But with selecting Charles Grant, you're probably saying adios to Thayer Mumford at some point. Yeah. Thayer Mumford's probably going at some point.
Also, let's just be real. Also, you probably saying goodbye eventually to Colton Miller.
To a degree. But that's what I'm saying. You re-sign him for like a 2-year deal, and then after that, you revisit. Because he's about to be 30.
Well, you're going to find out if you can re-sign him to
anything.
2-year deal.
You are not playing that man. Hell no.
Nah. 1-year deal.
Well, we just saw with Charles Grant. We can't do that year one. That's not going to happen. We're not going to do that.
But yeah, you're right. I get that.
2 years, because then that makes it a nice little 3-year extension.
And you guys are right. Spy Tech is a real menace when it comes to the trenches.
Genty,
so I like it.
B. Jack Besh, B+. Porter, A. Rogers, B+. Grant, A. If it was me, I'd switch these 2 around.
Yeah, I don't know about the last 2 being B's and A's because we got a guy that played for William and Mary. Let's be real, y'all.
I'd say B for the Rogers, C for Grant.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm with that.
That's where I'm at. Carter and Bossa at linebacker, I do like. Good value. I like that too.
Yeah, Bossa's still there, huh?
Yeah.
He's still out there.
Yeah, I like all that.
Damn, you can't use this motherfucker. Shoot, lucky.
Tyreek not gonna happen. The head case. I don't want no Tyreek.
Oh no, we don't need guys like that. I'll take Jalen Ramsey.
Hey,
a nice little.
I'll tell you another guy that
$15 a year
that we could look at for linebacker. Sean Dolak. Sean Dolak from Buffalo. That's the dude I'll show you.
Another Buffalo guy.
Sean Dolak. He ain't bad, bro. I'm telling you. They let him wear 52, and every time they let somebody wear 52 at Buffalo.
Yeah, you know what that means.
I like me some Sean Dolak too, man. So hey, Severe go C for Grant. C for Besh, and then he went.
I think you kind of going hard on Besh, man.
Inconclusive.
You going hard on that kid, man. Like, dog, I see ability there, man. I see want to. I see a little chip on the shoulder. Like, I like that. I really do like that, dog. I mean, he's splitting double teams and getting separation and stuff like that. I kind of dig that, man.
Yeah, bro. Dolak. Yeah, Dre. Dolak is a guy, bro. I fuck around if we can get him. But again, so we grading it, and to end it out, for me, we got Jack Besh at 58, traded back, got more picks. I'm giving that a B for the value where you got him and what you did to get him. I'm giving that a B, solid B. And then
Beck was faster than the kid from Mississippi.
Yeah,
more explosive and more sudden than the kid from Mississippi. Like, go watch the tape. Like, once we get off this chat, we're gonna go back. Like, me and Rundown about to go back and watch all kind of stuff. And I can tell you right off the top, just watching both the highlights, Jaden Higgins, he was more explosive and a better route runner than Higgins, I thought.
No, Higgins. We can't say it. You mean Harris.
I'm sorry, Harris. Yes, Harris,
yeah. Yeah, just not the long speed. He ain't got the long speed that Trey Harris has. But I give him a B. I give Darian Porter a B plus. Damn near. I don't want to go A all the way, but I give him a B plus for where we got it at. You know, he still needs some refinement. Only played 2 years.
But I did like
at corner. But I like his length.
Fluidity.
Yeah, hell yeah.
His speed, his ball skills.
But because there's technique to learn, I give it a B plus.
True.
Because there's technique to learn.
I saw good ball skills though. I did see good ball skills.
Yeah.
Him being a former wide receiver.
Yeah. So I like that. I give the a B minus to the Caleb Rogers. Really a B for me, because if you're going for guard and that's what he said, I like him as a guard. And I think he can compete as guard. I really do. He think what I saw from him, the foot quickness, the hand usage, I think he can go ahead and compete as a guard immediately. C for Charles Grant for me, because he needs a lot of technique.
Yeah. And
he needs to grow into his body a little bit. So that's a C for me.
But what does that tell you with those last 2 picks? I think that tells you that those guys are kind of projected to be guards. Maybe Grant, down the future could be projected to be your left tackle. I think they're already set with Glaze. I think they like what DJ Glaze is doing. They're looking for guards. They're looking to make that interior what it's supposed to be now that we got a runner like Genty.
Guards and eventual Miller replacement. Yeah, that's what it is.
I will sum it up just like that.
And with, again, I don't care about the competition. And yeah, I mean, it is William Mary, so at a point you do have to kind of be like, all right, this is that. Doubt. But still, like, in translating to the league, you can just look at it and say, you got to get lower, you got to get your technique better, you got to you got to get bigger. Like, you know what I mean? That's just plain and simple facts. And that's not saying he can't, because he already got the foot quickness to do it. Already has the athleticism to do it, but you can see he's only played tackle for 2 years.
Yeah.
You can see that. So just got to understand that. That's pretty much it. But tomorrow we do it all over again. Everybody's got quarterbacks. What do we do? Right? What's the word on that? But for me, I hear the baby too. For me, it's time. That means it's time. So I'm happy. So anything you want to say before we end this out?
Hey man, I just appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Watching the draft with us. Let's do it again tomorrow, man. It's Saturday. We might start drinking a little bit early tomorrow. Just know we're gonna have a good time, dog. And I felt like we did a good job today, man. So everybody get some rest, tune in. Let's do it again tomorrow, man. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah, that's a big fact, because tomorrow I'm going to be on at the start of the draft, which is 9 o'clock. We're gonna be on, man. Technically, Good Morning Raiders, but we're gonna be on with Jay, and I think the Sportsman gonna join us, so that should be spicy very early in the morning. But we'll get to watching the end of it and see how that rolls and see how that goes down, right? See how we end out the draft. But so far, I really, really like what we've done. We about to watch the press conference after this, see what they're talking about, see what they're on. But yeah, catch us tomorrow, man. 9 o'clock in the morning. Everybody that's new, we appreciate you, of course, man. This ain't the regular setup, of course. This is just the draft setup. But we're doing our special with Pops and all that. But y'all already know how we getting down, man. It's always love here on the Rundown. So appreciate everybody. Hit them buttons. And y'all know what we say all the time, man. We keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown. Y'all be easy, man. We're going to see y'all tomorrow at 9 o'clock sharp Pacific time.
Peace.